listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi, my ninjas. How are you doing? It's your girl, Owamie, aka Miss Via Focal, reporting back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, today we're going to talk about something that is quite serious. And I stay away from topics like this just because you guys know, like, I will give my opinion and it might not be the opinion that a lot of people agree with, but unfortunately this is kind of dipping into politics, which is something that I have made a conscious decision that I will not blog about politicians. Them niggas dangerous like nobody's business. We ain't doing that, honey. We'll gossip celebrities here, kaloku, it's okay. But anyway, this is something that is quite very serious. If I'm not mistaken, it was last week. I saw a video, and this video is horror. There are 3 SASCO workers. They are, I would assume, from dropping bread, and from the video you could see they were laughing. Everything was okay. These people were happy. They were actually passing each other money. And I don't know what was going on, but it seemed like there was one celebration or another. That's something that I saw. Like, they were really in a good mood. Now being a SASCO worker and you drive the bakery. I grew up obviously in Venda where they would deliver bread and stuff like that. I don't think you even get paid a lot of money. I don't think you get paid like a chunk load of money. Same as bread is cheap. Like, bread is affordable. The price we buy of bread is not the price that they deliver for. So if I'm buying bread for 15 rands or 20 rands, how much is that loaf of bread? So even though they are gonna be having money, it's not gonna be that much, like especially just from one bakery, you get. So basically within a split of a second, the doors are opened, and all the SASCO workers, because it was the 3 of them, the driver himself immediately, his hands were up, he took the money, he gave the guy. 2 guys had pum-pums, right? We don't say the word. And then the guy on the other side that was on the driver's side, I think my attention was mostly on the driver because that man cooperated. Like, if they say there's a person that cooperated to the fullest, he did. So basically raises his hands, he gives him all the money that he has. We can't hear anything, but we could see that it seems like he's saying that he does not have any more money, to a point where he even lifts his top for the guy that is having a pum-pum to actually see that I don't have any more money. And this man was literally begging, or please do not, take my life. What did this guy do? Literally just bullets rain. I think one hit him on the head, the rest of the body. And at the same time, the other guy that was on the other side, he was also doing the same to the other 2 guys. And all 3 of them, from what I hear, passed away. Now, mind you guys, they took the money. So these men were very much cooperative. When I saw this video, my heart was so broken. I retweeted and I did take Ramaphosa and I was like, yo, Cupcake, let's come here, let's talk. But I didn't call him Cupcake over there. We know Ramaphosa is not here watching these videos. But basically, I said, please bring back the death penalty in this country, because this is BS that is happening in our country of South Africa. Taking a life right now is nothing. That the people in prison are eating healthier and eating better than people outside. So how do you expect people to fear prison? Guys, have you seen prison in Nigeria? Have you seen pictures of prisons in Nigeria? Have you seen pictures of prison in Zimbabwe? Because some of you clock me. Let me say Zim. In Zim? Have you seen prison in other countries? Did you know that, if I'm not mistaken from what I've heard, the prison in Nigeria, They don't even give you food. Your family has to bring you food. If your family does not bring you food in a week, you won't eat. If you're going to die of hunger, you're going to starve. I don't know if it's true or not. I do stand to be corrected. I've just heard rumors and allegations of that. They make it in a way that even if they say you're going to go to jail for 2 months, when you come back, you are not going to commit a crime ever again. Bona, you are not. And sometimes you ain't even going to make it out because you, as a criminal that you are, you don't have rights like that. But South Africans, you can literally be out here just, taking your girlfriend's life, and they will be out there being concerned. Has he eaten yet? He has rights. Why would they be afraid to commit such heinous crimes? Now, there were people that were saying these illegal foreigners, others are just saying these foreigners are destroying our country, blah, blah, blah. And people were saying, well, no, we don't know if it's a foreigner or not. It could easily be a South African, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, it is a Zimbabwean that actually came into South Africa to kill our South African fathers and brothers over money that is not theirs. You left your Zim to come to South Africa to take lives of South Africans in South Africa. And if South Africans say anything right now, we are labeled xenophobic. Do you understand how difficult it is to be a South African? Do you understand, guys, that literally some foreigners are making it very difficult for us to be comfortable foreigners in South Africa? And this is the truth, that when we speak, people are going to say we are xenophobic. How do we call you guys brothers when you're killing our brothers? How? So I'm going to go ahead and read this from PSAF Live that said, breaking news, the Sasco shooting who killed 2 South African men. Well, I think maybe the one in the middle is the one that maybe survived. But I did see that the driver definitely was gone. I don't know if... Yeah, I think the one in the middle might have been the one that survived because he kind of covered himself, and the 2, they were actually trying to obviously cover themselves, and so I think they might have covered him and they might have gotten most of the bullets. But basically they're saying that who killed 2 South African men has been identified, and the suspect is Martin Mungai, okay? Martin Mungai, who is an illegal Zimbabwean foreigner. Mungai is also implicated in, it was also indicated in a robbery, CAS, at Mfuleni case 12/07/2022 and Mfuleni CAS 133/05/2024, and couple of robbery cases across the Western Cape province. This is an illegal foreigner that is here in this country and just committing crime. And not only that, he took people's lives for how much, guys? For how much? The EFF leader Julius Malema and Mbuyiseni Ndlozi are currently fighting for the United Africa in South Africa, demanding South African borders be open. And that is the reason why I'll never vote for EFF. I'm so sorry. That is the only reason. They are foreigner stance. That's the only reason why I can never vote for EFF. Up until they can change that stand. That one in Gionanje. I love Julius Malema, and I feel like he speaks sense in most of the stuff. I really do. I feel like if he was to get into power, if he was not in this crazed African S1, meanwhile, he lives in behind fences and gates. Julius Malema, I think if he really, really, truly did believe in this cause, I do believe that he should actually go and stay in Tembisa. No security, no fences. He should stay in a normal house wherein if they want to break in, they can break in at any time. Let him survive 2 months there. Or he should go to Cosmo City. And not Lion Pride. We're not talking about the Lion Pride anymore. We're talking about like the actual place where they have got shacks and they also have RDPs. He should go and stay there. Like townships. He should go to townships and stay there. A place where it's not his mansions, Kalok. It's not houses that he's staying in complexes and in estates where they have got the security at the gate. You cannot just enter. Because literally that's what he wants for our country, in my personal opinion. When it comes to this whole foreigner, I don't even want to entertain it. it, and that's the only reason why I cannot vote for EFF, no matter how much I love and I feel that he could actually maybe help, because he does speak sense at times. But when it comes to the foreigner stand, I think that he just does not know. Now, obviously, I mean, I just don't agree with that. Not that he doesn't know. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. But one thing that I can tell you with this same guy that actually took lives of innocent men that were just out there trying to hustle and working for their families is the fact that there's about 2 or 3 cases that were linked to him. But you know what they do? They will find, this is the problem with illegal immigrants in this country. If, let's say, I'm Owamie and I'm illegal and I'm in this country, they don't have my identity anyway. They don't have my fingers. They don't know who I am. So if I steal and they find my fingerprints, they have fingerprints, but they have no one to match them to. So they have fingerprints they do not know. But what they can do is that they'll find fingerprints here, they'll find fingerprints here, and they'll find fingerprints there. It's 3 cases. They know all these cases were committed by one person, but that person is unknown because that person is not in the system. So for now, for him to get caught, allegedly, from what I've heard and gathered, is that there are people that basically, there was someone that kind of was a whistleblower to say, I know this guy, he's actually on his way back to Zim. And he's in a bus going back to Zim. And that's how they were able to actually intersect. And then he got arrested. And when he got arrested and they did his fingerprints, that's when all these other cases now pulled up to say these are the same prints that have been doing this and that. When we say, when people say, no, this is Africa, what, South Africans, this and this, and South Africans are fighting, let me tell you something, guys. As a South African, I don't have anywhere to run to. If I commit a crime in South Africa, high chances are the moment they catch me, I am going to go to jail, because where am I going to go? South Africa is my home. But if it's someone from Zim, they are able to commit a crime here and then run back to Zim. They're going back home. And that's exactly what this guy was actually doing. And you know what is the thing, guys? Again, he will go there, they're going to release him on bail, and he's going to continue to run. And I know some of you guys will be like, no, but they can't be that stupid. Our system cannot be that dumb. Uko Bushiri today and his wife. The crimes were committed where? In South Africa. Where are they today? They are in Malawi, living like kings and queens. But they had them in custody. People that had enough money to can run, they still said, no, we're going to give you bail. We're giving you an opportunity for you to run. That's how weak also our justice system is here in South Africa. And that's why foreigners find it easy to get to South Africa and commit heinous crimes, because our same police officers are also working with the same criminals. I am so annoyed. I am so hurt. I am so pissed. I do not know those guys that are working for that Sasco truck, but that is somebody's father. That is somebody's son. That is somebody's husband. That is somebody's partner. That is somebody's brother that got killed senselessly for nothing. You have no reason. If you want to rob what is not yours, first of all, you shouldn't be. But let's say, uinja, that's what you want to do. What is the reason for you to take a life? Why? Why are you killing this person that has given you the money that you wanted?